Okay. Alright, I'm out here in the field. Dad just made a pass on the bean ground here. Corn going into beans. I went through and I dug up the seed to check our depth. As you can see, the corn seed is right here. I got this handy little depth gauge. If I can get it in the camera for you. See, ideally we want it to be right about 2 inches. We're just over that. So, as far as our depth, as far as I'm concerned, as far as our depth goes, we're sitting pretty good. I want to check it periodically throughout the different fields and just make sure nothing got buggered up or the field conditions change. I gotta let you go. Well, we are currently planting in the rain, guys. This is our planter pass. They say it was hit once with the 630 John Deere. Then they came through, WS did, and broadcast our fertilizer down. Then Ryan went through with the 82 and the Earthmaster VT disc with the rolling basket on the back, and did our final seed bed prep. This, I don't have any examples of what we've been planting to in the past, but in the past, because the VT Earthmaster wasn't available, what we used to do was 2 passes with the 630 disc, and that was it. The thing is, with that, is the the 630 would leave a nice pillow cushion. Like, it fluffed the ground up really bad, so when you went through with the planter, we had these really deep ridges that we were planting the seed into, which is okay, yeah, it is what it is. But if you get a bunch of rain like they're predicting that I'm standing in, that can give you a headache, because what happens is that if you get a lot of rain, it washes down into the trenches that it's making, and you have emergence issues. That's what happened my very first year. I put corn in the ground, how many years ago? Is that I planted it wet, kind of mudded it in, rained for 2 days, and then my corn was yellow for the rest of summer. Talk about learning experiences. But no, he's already saw Dad's running the planter, but he saw the job that the planter was doing seeding into this, and he's very impressed. Because the ground is nice and, the ground was firm enough that it didn't look like you're dropping seed into, I don't know. You want a freshly made, nice and smooth bed. Well, that was more, was it those Serta mattresses or something? But I don't know where I'm going with that one. But we're planting at 36,000 population. We are exactly 2 inches down from the top of the soil after the planter goes over. Andrew from WS Ag got us up and going as far as the monitor and the wiring. I say its startup days suck. They're never fun, ever. And that's not just planting or anybody's fault. Just when equipment sits for a while, some kind of dragon comes through and gets the equipment just kind of off kilter, even though it was working fine when you put it in the shed last season. But as I was saying, we're running at 36,000 population on this farm. We plant as high as 40 on some farms, as low as 32 on others. I know there's some people that are going to go, oh my gosh, that's so high, but we're we planted accordingly with which farm. We got some farms that can handle the higher population, farms that, you know, the yields are pretty consistent as long as you get the rain. We got other farms that it yields great at 32,000, but still not quite as good as the higher population farms. But yeah, with WS Ag, we're looking at doing more soil sampling and variable rate fertilizer. And what I would like to do myself is eventually get the corn planter set up for variable rate planting for population, so the planter will automatically adjust the population accordingly going across the field. So I think that'd be really neat. It's all about cutting costs and being as productive as you can. So, like I've said before, always want to try something a little bit different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's it for this video. Let's go and see what Ryan's doing up over the hill. Bye.
I was looking for a heavier coat. That was cold. Get a UTV with cab.
They said just put it. Okay, everybody, we've been planting since noon and it's currently like 2 o'clock, 2:30, and we're coming up on 40 acres done so far. We can cover a lot of ground with the 12 row. It's going in really nice, like I said, and that VT does a really nice job between serrated blades and rolling basket on the back. It makes an awesome seed bed. Say, if you can see behind us, I'll have to get out and walk it again, but it's practically flat. There's hardly any ridging. So if we do get a bunch of rain the next couple of days, I'm not too overly concerned about it flooding out the trenches that we used to make. But we'll get this farm done at least yet today, and might be moving on to